Whee! Cabbage!
I'm gonna have to turn the sound down.
Is she coming?
Wait a minute. What the heck? What was that? What that was part of the game? That was the game. What? That was the game that made that scary noise? Hey, Axe. Welcome to the stream. That was totally not unsettling.
Is she coming?
What I'm hearing right now is legit part of the game.
Can you hear them?
No, the scares are happening right now on the main screen, and it's really terrifying. The ambience is killing me. Oh. Are those whispers? Yeah, the whispers are in the game. Oh. Okay. Where's the game at? How's it looking? Oh, I need to fix the thing. Hang on. Window. Window. Yep. Yeah, I'm not ready. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yes. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to Ah! Achoo! I'm sorry everyone, I must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys, I'm sure a little... Oh, no, not encoding overload, come on! Don't worry, guys, I'm sure with a little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Corinne. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Antoli. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods, we're in good hands. I think the slime molds would be most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anthony. I think this is Anna. I'm just calling Anna. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. That won't be a problem. I've read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. I'll help Anthony look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we've come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anthony and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor has gathered the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Later! Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Corinne alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Okay. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? Butter them up? Probably not, I'm extremely lazy. I'm being honest. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Let me know if you need help with anything. I'm pretty good with a knife. Corinne looks pleased with your answer. Perhaps this is the beginning of a wonderful relationship? Rin will remember that. Am I playing The Wolf Among Us now? Your relationship is stronger. Wow, okay then. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Corinne heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decided to look around the kitchen to find the ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Alright, chat. Where do we go first? Also, is the stream okay for y'all? Okay, wood pile it is. Thank you, Axe. Behind the wood pile. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. Alright. Next one. What do we go with, chat? What do we go with? Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go with the drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Used on what then? Wonder why they're dirty. The first few cupboards are empty. Until he must have put the supply somewhere else. Move the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. The drawer is above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Corinne will find it appetizing? You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Check the doors above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. It's time! Trumpets! Sound off! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Bread, why do you sound so creepy?
Raspberry!
Always merry! Raspberry! Potato? Cabbage stuffed me in this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Trumpets! Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat-free! You unlocked your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes! Let's move out! Cabbage rudely slams the door closed. He doesn't have hands! How'd he slam the door? He doesn't have hands! How do you slam the door? You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Hey! Did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Until he lied, he actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. That raspberry's activating my fight or flight. Corinne leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's an entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect! You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back! More firewood than we'll ever need! We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anthony's burying the lead. We saw a red deer! Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking for a deer. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh. Oh, 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they're all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah! I was going to sleep on the couch! That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping in that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open. Just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Corinne and Antony, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Antony, I snore louder than a lumber yard. Sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew! You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Hey, hi. Why did I quick save? I just wanted to see the picture, okay. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Corinne takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Corinne! Just like every other vegetable soup I've ever had. So generic. Yeah, you see, Corinne's sus. Corinne's acting kinda sus. We'll probably use some meat next time. Gross! For a side dish, we can bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria Vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Corinne's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. Go to bed stuffed. Day 0? Of day 1. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? Mariah is me right now. Look at her. What time is it? Ugh. About 1 hour until dawn. Ooh. Corinne looks pissed. Will you two pipe down? Trying to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get to a head start on gathering food. Honestly, can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Corinne's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Gah! If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Antony's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not, into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Corinne. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries? I love blackthorn berries. Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you! Thanks! Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Mariah, Antony, Gregor, and Corinne leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of trumpets to keep you company. Tutorial: each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice and the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Alright. I will honestly pick anything. Alright, so basement. Ah! Hang on. Hang on, butter. Give me a second. Okay, so basement first. Go into the That's the scariest part of the game, Butter! We can't. This door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return. We're back! Teehee. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not! Who knew the big guy would be so scared of... Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughed so hard as your ears ring. Okay, whoa, emphasis on the caps. Tears are rolling down. Okay, chill out with the caps. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite a selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. First, bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. Alright, hold up a second. I need to fix my alerts, darn. I think I accidentally deleted the alert box. Poop. Oh, excuse me. There. Give me a second. No. Oh, poop. Excuse me. Ah! Shush. Medium mixing bowl. You combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly. Oh gosh. And decided to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so that they stay in one place. Wait a minute, where's my options? Where is my options? Back again. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You've reduced the heat to low and let the cabbage roll simmer for about 40 minutes. Be sure to baste it with liquid. You cook cabbage rolls! Mariah looks optimistic. Corinne looks skeptical. Anteli looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat a whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible! It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This really was something special. Everyone leaves dishes behind for you to do. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. Good morning, everyone! Yeah. Again, Gregor. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal we made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor is also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high-risk flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Corinne! There's nothing to worry about. That's... What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Noises is what I'm making. I'm making noises. I think Gregor is right about Corinne. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Corinne. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anteli. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods and has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anteli and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Corinne are still hanging around. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You'd only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Not as bad as times like these. I know what you mean. Escaping from your crane was very hard for me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get those supplies all the way here? I could have easily been shot along the way. You hear a cheer from the other room. Gregor and Anteli come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone. We have our route. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leave, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? We didn't even notice it was on the ground when we walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You've got the strange radio! Yay! We got a strange radio! For what exactly? Oh, leader of the... Okay. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Inspect the kitchen. Nothing better to do, so you decided to talk to the trumpet.
Hello.
Good to see you again! Thought you abandoned us! Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Raspberry. No thanks! That vegetable stew? Gross! You already stunk up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Onion! It almost smelled as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Aren't you going to give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey, ever notice those 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters! That's why you should spend more time with us. Right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. It will make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it will impress dinner guests. You received the borscht recipe. Don't burn down the cabin making it. Okay? You nod. Don't be a stranger! Chumpets! Mousey out! You shut the drawer and wait for the others to return back. Mariah is back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Aunt found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. Why is she doing that smile? Mariah, what's with that smile? I have concern. I have concern. Mariah, what's with that smile? I have concern. Also, thank you for the follow, Franker Z. Sorry I didn't see that. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Mariah will remember that. I'm trying to be with Corinne. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We've got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Corinne. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek! You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! You're just an optimist, big guy. You must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You can even see snow in the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. Why do I think y'all are going to eat someone in this game? Huh, huh. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Ah! Guilty! Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Yeah, I was going to guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread is a little tough. Gregor, don't lick a gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth, what? But this homemade jam is to die for. Haha. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want the things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. Oh man, I'm dying! Gosh! After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back. You feel it leaving your bag, drifting into the sky. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh my god, what was that? I'm sorry for blaspheming, but what the heck? It just all of a sudden flashed on the screen. I'm like, did I lose? Did I pick the worst possible ending, or did I just have a nightmare? Wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. That was a terrible nightmare. I thought I lost the game. Thought I lost the game. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps in the nightmare. Corinne's snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Antuli sounds petrified. The greatest of Eldritch horrors. Funky talking food in the drawer. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow? You can't steal big guy's optimism, Corinne. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Eek! He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Antuli's thunder. Antuli, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Heck! Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to where... So the first thing you need to do, understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Antuli. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. So intently he hasn't blinked. He hasn't blinked yet. So intently he hasn't blinked. Can't you see I'm blinkily black? No, that wouldn't work there. He hadn't blinked yet. Oh my goodness. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Gah. Until he turns. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. Every person for themselves! I know our future situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. It looks like we have enough leftover berries from our bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass it a jam. Give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Hey guys.
Hello.
Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion.
That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell him about us. Are your plans going alright? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast! That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry.
Raspberry milkshake! You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope! Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette Comedy Competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course!
Onion.
Now while I'm here, I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. Oh gosh. The Chompettes somehow manage to close the door on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. What, Corinne? Excuse me. Corinne interrupts you as you bring in the food. It took you long enough. Corinne looks at the 2 slices of bread left and a mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Corinne is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Antley, will mold spores give us food poisoning? No scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their peas like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than what we had when we left your crane. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Antley, where are you getting the information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so this ad definitely is a lie. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious, he pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? You're funny. I keep pretending with those books, Antley. Brutal, Corinne. I found an old picture book in the living room, Antley. Let me know if you want it small fry. Corinne! Corinne smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah. Sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later. I'm glad you called out Antley's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Antley is sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never let him be the one to share with me. But what if it was just me and you? I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. You nod. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point. Right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about that atomization book on the bookshelf. Really cool pictures in there. Corinne looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. Okay? Corinne walks away looking very happy. You are definitely sure Corinne will remember that. Sweet! You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You got to sleep go to sleep very hungry. Are we the cannibal? Are we the... Are we the... Chat, are we the cannibal? Are we the cannibal? You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa, incredible. Impressive. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No! It's just only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anthony. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anthony leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Corinne in the bedroom. Gregor in the living room. Mariah in the kitchen. And Anthony in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I need to speak with Corinne because the nurse... Yeah, it is totally isn't unsettling. Maybe I should save here. Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey, can I let you in on a secret? I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. The others expect me to be rude and mean. So I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay? She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Thank you. You're definitely sure Corinne will remember that. You leave Corinne by herself. Sharpening a knife, that's totally not suspicious. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed with a growling stomach. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. What the what? 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 Hold up! What is this game? What is this game? Chat, let that sink in. What is this game? As a stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Thanks, Dad. Day 5. And by the way, chat, I'm playing this game blind, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Those pictures we've seen the last couple times are scary, though. Not gonna lie. Those pictures that we've seen the last couple times are scary. Like, terrifying. Oh my gosh. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anthony has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Corinne looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Corinne turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Mariah and Anthony go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Well, have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor's putting on a fake optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Oh, hey. I know you already searched the kitchen, but I had to double check. A fool's errand. I wish everyone was in better spirits. It can't rain forever, right? Rainfall in this area can last days to weeks. You tell Gregor to stay strong. You know what? Thank you. The group is really thankful for your kindness. Gregor blushes a little bit. I always wanted to be the one that kept everyone in good spirits. But it's obvious you do much better. Gregor is looking at you fondly. You're sure Gregor will remember that? I want to fall in love with Gregor. The rain is pounding hard against the wooden cabin, but at least none of it is getting inside. You tell Gregor to keep his spirits up and join the others. Excuse me. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all five of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Corinne is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anthony chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Oh gosh. You go to bed starving. Day 6. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. It's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, participation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it will rain that long? Anthony, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Corinne and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen, or Antley in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Could you have rationed supplies better? You crunched the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew, but it was their first day. You had to impress them. Was there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Mariah, Antley, Gregor, Corinne. You wonder if they were upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah! I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No! Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Antley. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Gregor, Sounds good to me. Corinne! His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably be the best. He'd probably be the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand, and the shortest will go outside and search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest out of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Antley? Corinne? Will it be Looks like I've got the shortest. Mariah, it's okay. I watched Antley from Forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Corinne, Antley, and Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Eat the chompets! If only X. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. Yep, dead to me. Mariah has been game ended. She just game ended. You have a strange dream. Two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel. Then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs till your toes are almost sticking into the coils. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots. Soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit. Okay, the game does not need to go in depth of these dreams. These are terrifying. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Okay, it was descriptive! I can't with this game! It was so descriptive of what was happening in the dream! What ending am I going for? Yep, someone's going to be eaten. Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I doubt it. She probably game ended. I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Corinne, how long? It's been almost a day since she left. Ashley and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Corinne. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Corinne, I'm sure Antley will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Corinne's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Antley just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Antley. Last summer, Antley would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Corinne seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. We close the door softly. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. You would too. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. You fall asleep quickly. But you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake up in a cold sweat, in a completely different room. Day 8. The potato in the drawer looks mighty tasty. Tastes like chicken. Thanks, Dad. Tastes like chicken, not. Good morning. Corinne's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Corinne's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Oh gosh. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. Oh gosh! Took the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? A downward spiral. You explain how the meat is stored securely hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anthony runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anthony returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anthony. Anthony takes the cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. No! No! We're eating Mariah! We're eating Mariah! No! No! Oh, Butter, you were right! We're eating Mariah! Ah! We're eating Mariah! Oh gosh! You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Corinne leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Yo, we're eating Mariah! What the heck? I think we just ate Mariah. As it said earlier. It said earlier that he went to sleep and was only thinking about a desiccated corpse. Angeli, you slowly opened the door. I had literally almost said she was going to be there the next meal. Thanks for checking in on me. You asked if you still feel sick. Not anymore, I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You're sure Angeli will remember that. I had literally almost said she was going to be the next meal. You leave Angeli and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Yep, you were right, Butter. You were right. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with the blacksmith, but he is not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to a chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying. So the blacksmith uses the thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of his face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. Slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye. Ew. 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 Oh. This game goes too in depth on the details. Oh, good gosh! You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Notice like what? Notice what? The floodwaters have receded a little bit. But everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Why is the ambience changed? Why is the ambience changed? The ambience just changed. It's terrifying. Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? I'm telling you, they ate her. This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes, it's because they know what you did. Sometimes you hear her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast. Right? Oh god. It's because they know what you did. What's gotten into you, Anteli? Anteli's eyes look at you, begging. Bring us another slab. Please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Anteli. Gregor looks pained at Anteli's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. Cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning if you serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Boil it faster! Looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Angeli creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Ooh, Angela begins to weep. We look over at Corinne. We didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Corinne is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. Good. Oh my. This cousin know what you did. How could you be so careless again? You remember Corinne's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. Clear your throat. Anthony? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anthony. You can swim back after a few hours. Rigger was right, Anthony. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there? I think Mariah is fine by herself. She still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anthony. That's right, Anthony. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Something is approaching. Hey! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me! Onion! Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Antoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in a room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie! The fun factoid is that myth. People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? There even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Onion! Yikes! So, can you stop Anthony from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please? We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her? Don't make me titled to cabbage about you. She could be as mean as a potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anthony you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later! Hey, I need... First stay back. This game. Butter, I have a distinct feeling you played this game before. Or you watched me. Good gosh! Hi, Crystal Oasis. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Excuse me. It's fine. It's because it was silent, right? Hi, speaker. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's fine. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Day 10. Oh, the speaker. He came to the stream at the best part. I'm already scared. That's good, speaker. I'm fine. I'm fine. He had a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs in the bottom of a sack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, dang. I'm not reading all this. And a few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. The nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth filled. Okay, no picture? Good. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it with the rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anthony? Bad ideas. Why'd I get an achievement? What? For what? Well, Anthony? What's your decision? Beware the night feeder. I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that spell was. Angeli, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Corinne's knife under her dress. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! She's lost it! She's in the depths of madness. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Have with Antoli. Why is he near the basement? Antoli looks pale. Thanks for coming over. Antoli seems comforted by your presence. Onion told me to not let him leave. Onion told me to not let him leave under any circumstances, or I'll have to pay consequences. Gregor told me he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Corinne isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have to have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? Of course you do. How else would you keep us Antony looks like he's going to puke. Please get away from me. Antony leaves your vicinity. It looks like Antony will remember that. You call everyone together for a meeting. I mean, I haven't seen what's in the basement. I just went with my gut and pressed yes. Antony? You okay, little guy? Antony looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Antony, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Antony. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Antony. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Corinne. Yes? Corinne looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything, Antony? You say nothing. Oh, I'm supposed to not let him leave! Now I'm gonna get murdered! Antony, I'm sorry. I should have said no. Goodbye, Antony. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Antony has left the cabin. Onion's gonna reprimand me now. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Corinne goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. I didn't tell him, missing him already. Oh yeah, I knew everything. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Yeah, Onion's gonna reprimand me now, because I didn't tell. I should have said no! Now Onion is gonna reprimand me and tell Cabbage on me! You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear a scraping from the floor. What? Found you! You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but as dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency Chompex meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife. And protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? You nod. It's the least you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. Fall asleep, thinking about what Bread told you. Beware the night feeder. You have a strange dream. Okay. I think I'm getting the absolutely worst ending. I'm getting the absolutely worst ending. Okay, first we ate Mariah. Now we're eating Antoly. And I need to protect Gregor. Much better. Day 11. Yep, we game ended Antoly. Yep, this game is great. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. Can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karina's sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. I'm glad Mariah and Antoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares. It's worth it. Took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Corinne pauses deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Might wait for him to come back. Corinne hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong aesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Potato told me to save Gregor. I'm risking it, chat. Risking it for the biscuit! I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time and I want it to be perfect. No! Fine. The right decision. Save that for a rainy day. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. Good end, bad end, and death end. Psycho girlfriend incoming. Good end, bad end, and dead end. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is a farce. Gregor? Hi. Good end, bad end, and death end. Yep. I think you got the bad end, death end. Wake up, sleepyhead. We've been having a nightmare. Yeah, this is where it gets scary, chat. I saw this part when Manly played it. We're having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast in the morning this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. It took 3 hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. I went with the Yandere ending, I assume. I'm pretty sure that's Corinne. That's supposedly drowned outside. I'm pretty sure that's Corinne. Well, he's still. Well, yeah. Well, Gregor's still alive. Yeah, but who's to say Corinne's not gonna murder him in front of me? You leave this couch open. Hey, all I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me that somebody would be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn and smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. Cheapskate? I'm sorry. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin. It chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. He watched the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Not alive now! Goodbye, Gregor. Hell do you think you're doing? You tell Corinne that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week! What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Corinne leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen and try to find the other remains. Gregor, you look at the pile of dishes on your mind starts to wander.
Hello!
Let's play hide and seek! There's 5 of us to find. Did you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in a rocking chair right now. So watch out for the knife! Probably best to avoid a knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As leader of the Chompets, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck! Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You have been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with him, right? You go talk to Corinne in the living room. Looks like Corinne's just slicing away a block of wood. Draco's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen? You can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen? You just had to go look for it. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Found her! He always picks the same hiding spot. Ah, you found me! Well done! As leader of the Chompettes, getting through the mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party! 4 Chompettes to go. Glad you asked. Keep it up. You're a member of the Chompettes and you'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. Yeah! There it is! That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompette? Find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Found him! Don't be a crybaby, it's me! Onion! Today? I'll sweet as a sugar cane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Angeli, and Gregor. But yikes. That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though. Right? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's something else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread is making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread! The one and only. Chompette! Let's move out! Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb, and your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me! Everyone's secretly favorite Chompette, Bread. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You tell Bread about gathering the Chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all choose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against a whole grain here. Do you really think you want to go back downstairs? Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the Chompettes down. Are the Chompettes real? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. First. Wait. Are you drooling? All 3 Chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it! You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up! So heavy! You stumble to your feet. Let's, go find Raspberry. Never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect! Chompettes? Mousy out! You have 3 Chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You're focused on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You could almost hear her breathing. You feel this sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage! We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest! You need your help finding Potato! Our combined combat detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. Oh yeah, Raspberry's a different breed. He's like, you don't sneak up on me, I sneak up on you. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompets, let's hide out. Found you. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart, piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Corinne looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Stay away from the basement. That's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You unlock the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring some cutlets up and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Yep, Potato was in the basement. Corinne descends the stairs into darkness. You lock the basement door. Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Day 13. What is going on? What is going on? What? What? My brain is trying to process the official Twitter page. I can't speak right now. The official Twitter page of Cooking Companions just retweeted my tweet about me playing the game live. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the heck? The official Cooking Companions Twitter page just retweeted my post about me playing the game live. Are you kidding me? What? You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decided to open your eyes. Yes! Really! I kid you not. Let me just... Hang on. Hang on. They legit. It says Cooking Companions is on Steam. The official Dear Dream Studio has literally retweeted my tweet. What? What? Is this real? What? What? Hang on. I need to process. I know we're like on like the last part of the game, but I need to do this again. Okay. Keep playing Freak Out later. Cool, they are watching you. Gosh. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. You probably can't see it. Yeah, they're watching me play. Are you kidding me? Look. It's right here. They've legit retweeted my tweet about playing the game live. Gosh. Oh my goodness, we got that live on stream. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, I did not think that was going. That's real. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. You must have slipped flop to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The chompettes are coming. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. Why am I in here alone? Am I getting the... If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects and inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. Note taken. Oh, poop. I wanted to read the note. I want to read the note. Dang, I'm going to click too fast. Court summons letter. Someone forgot to restock the post. Hello! Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, I need to conduct the next secret chompette meeting. Later! You quickly make your escape. Oh, I got the death ending, huh? Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get underneath under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Oh yeah, I got the death ending. I got the worst ending. I got the worst possible ending. That's okay. At least I got noticed by the developers of this game. Wake up, sleepyhead. Corinne? Corinne can still be alive, right? Gregor! I can't be the real Gregor. You determined the haunt has officially begun. I just saw Mariah. Hello? You lost more of your humanity. Oh my gosh. Angeli? Nobody's here. Making that noise. You wake in a cold sweat. Still smell Gregor here. Did you have him intervene with Corinne? It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. Still less wild, though. The actual people that made this game retweeted my post about me being live playing it. Actually? Hmm? I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I am begging you. Please bring back my daughter safe if we'll ever need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. Take the mother note with you. You decide to lay back down on the couch for the rest of your sleep. My hand is shaking. You can hear Potato mumbling in a drawer. Potato? Oh, it's you again. Tell me, in that first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You would have routinely collapsed in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? You tell Potato the secret. Wow, didn't think you'd be foolish enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already. This is good information to take with me. Thank you. Was that the right thing to tell Potato? It's a delight to watch you fall apart. What does a red-haired woman have in store for you? You haven't thought about Corinne in a while. How many days has she been down there? Could you realize she's probably been feasting on the three? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs. Put an end to this. Not for the Chompettes. Just for me. You head for the basement door. You quickly do the math in your head and determine Corinne will be dead in the basement. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. The staircase, something to be scared of. Mariah. You put Angeli through hell. You deserve desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Angeli's down here. Come have some bread with us. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here. Lots of it. Loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice? Beware of Corinne. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Angeli will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Corinne will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Corinne took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come down upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Corinne. Oh! Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anthony about the meeting with Gregor. Oh. Just gonna try to see if you want to pick onions with me. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Corinne. I can't tell you if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. Oh, she's just below us. Waiting to devour you. Corinne's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with you with your arms? Down here, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about these sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Corinne might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon.
Hello!
You've come so far. Proud of you.
Cabbage!
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know. We have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there. Honest, wouldn't let you die down here. When you least expect it, we'll roll with you. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you? Extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry! That was pretty cruel, even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes. We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here, later, please, avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us. I wouldn't call it a change of heart, because you really never had one, Potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter. That's enough. Chompettes, let's help out. Took you long enough. Oh! Let's end this. Should I have kept the door locked? And dodge. Oh! Snap those legs like twigs. We'll be burying you. Attack! Oh, poop, she missed. Chop it! See you ignored by morning to watch out for that knife. Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Chomp it! Help out! Cabbage is filled with hope. You gained 5 HP. Grin is mumbling to herself. Grin catches her breath. Should have never left your crane. Attack! You barely land a soft punch. Grin lunges at you. Oh, good gosh! Whoa! You started to bleed. What the? Corinne clenches the knife. You're going to taste better than Antolane. Oh, jeez! You attacked me again! Your arm is bleeding. Corinne is studying you. Should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now. Hey, it's me! Onion! No crying down here, okay? Let me look at those wounds. Blood? Gross! Your eyes begin to water. What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck! The cut is deep. Trumpet! I don't really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Good luck. that trophy. Yeah, is right. Back together again. Drowned and desiccated, dissected, the butcher of hope has returned. Where's Corinne? Lost in the abyss. Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way to you. You wretch. You abomination. You horror. Turn on the light and savor your humanity, your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Antoli, Gregor, Corinne, I'll never forget you. Cooking companions. Vocals by Yub? Yub wrote the song? Get out of here. Yub wrote the song? That's awesome. That was creepy, Butter. This is so unsettling. No music's playing during the credits. Written and developed by Dear Dream Studios. I thought Manly was one of the Kickstarters. I thought. Jeff Bach. Isn't Jeff Bach that famous Viner? I think. Jump scare him coming probably. Junji Ito? Okay. Guillermo del Toro? What? Stephen King? Especially like Bijou Mike, Markiplier, Super Horror Bro. Every Twitch and YouTube streamer, every TikTok. And you. Not done yet. But that's cute. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. We'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've asked thousands of times. Did you come on your own free will? Or were you sent? We were technically sent. Antoli, we came on our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be. Wasn't that trail steep? Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it literally has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. You already know the rest of the story now, right? Wrong. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. If you survive, you will gain some additional insight into the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking New Game Plus and a Chompettes only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, but so to take it seriously. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock the Chompettes Cabin Course, a Chompette only event, free of humans, for the true cooking companions experience. This mode should be played in a pitch black room with headphones. How about now? If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry, you'll get the opportunity to do so. New Game Plus. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate. Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commendable and will be rewarded. Thanks for playing. Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. What? Nope. Nope. Are you kidding? Nope. Nope. Yep. Bye. Nope. I only played it once. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming to the stream and watching me suffer through that game. We got the worst possible ending. That's okay. At least I got acknowledged by the people that made the game. So probably won't be playing this again. Maybe not on stream, but off stream. Thank you all for watching the stream with me, and I hope you have a great day, night. Alright, everyone. See you next stream. Now, who do we raid? Who do we raid? Oh, I have to see who we raid. Okay, let's see. You can go. Yeah, bye-bye. Go raid Mika. How do I spell her name again? Mika. Go.